Pepa y agua para la seca, todo el mundo empatía en la discoteca. Hey, ¿qué es la que hay, mi gente? It's Rocky here from SpeakSpanishFaster.com, and in today's video, as you can see, we are going to be breaking down some more Spanish song lyrics to help you level up your Spanish. I've been getting a lot of requests from people in the comments from my videos like, hey, Rocky, can you do another song breakdown? And I love doing them, so today we're going to be doing the song Pepas by Farruko. Super popular song, when they play this song in the club goes crazy. It could be a club, it could be a party. Anytime this song is on, people go crazy. So let's break it down. Okay, so before we break down each lyric, each line, I want to kind of explain what the song is about. So the song is really about just living life to the fullest. It's this whole YOLO type of, you only live once type of idea. It's about going hard, partying, like having a great time. And it makes sense why so many people go crazy when they hear this song in the club. So that's the general theme, overarching theme of the song, which in turn will make the lyrics make more sense. So anytime you're listening to a song, I would say, like anytime you're listening to a Spanish song, right, and you want to break it down, you want to know what it's talking about, always look at the title first and maybe even Google like what this song is about, because that summary of what the song is about is going to help you kind of understand what's happening or what the artist is talking about in the song. So the title of this song is Pepas. Now, Pepas means pills, little pills, probably ecstasy pills, pills that you take that enhance your emotions and make you have a great time, which it makes sense when you listen to the lyrics in this song. So this song, again, is all about partying, all about having a great time. The beat is crazy on this song. Like whoever produced this beat did a heck of a job because the beat is fire. So let's start with Farruko. First, he says, no me importa lo que de mí se diga. And also, let me mention Farruko's from Puerto Rico, so you'll see a little Puerto Rican lingo in here. So he says, no me importa lo que de mí se diga. That means I don't care what they say about me. And then he says, viva usted su vida. Viva usted su vida. So he's taking the word vivir here, to live, and he's using it in the command usted form, because remember, the present tense of usted form would be vive, but he's saying viva, so he's telling you, live your life. Viva usted su vida, que yo vivo la mía. I'm going to live my life. So it's like, don't worry about me. I'm going to do me, you do you, basically. Then he says, que solo es una, talking about life here. La vida, que solo es una. You only get one life. Disfruta el momento. Enjoy the moment, all right? Que el tiempo se acaba, that the time ends, y para atrás no vira, and you can't go back. So to sum up this first four lines, he's saying, I don't really care what you say to me. Live your life. I'm going to live mine. I only got one life, so I'm going to basically do whatever I do, because you only get one life, and you can't go back. You can't rewind. You can't change your past, right? So you got to live it up. Then he goes on, bebiendo, fumando y jodiendo. Bebiendo, drinking. Fumando, smoking. Jodiendo is like screwing around, all right? It's really effing around, but it doesn't necessarily have to be so vulgar. If I say like jodiendo is just like screwing around, you know? Sigo vacilando de party todos los días. So I keep partying every single day. All right. And now we get into the hook, which is like the most famous part. This is where the club goes crazy, when they sing the hook and then the beat drops. But he says, this is what I sung in the beginning, Pepa y agua pa la seca. So he's basically saying pills and water for the thirst. So basically he's saying, like, when you're in the club, right? When you're in the club, I don't know if you've been to the club, but when you're in the club and let's say you're turning up, you're getting hot, you're getting thirsty, and it's like your throat, there's a drought in your throat. Your throat is real, like getting raspy. You're parched, right? And you need something to drink. So he's saying, party so hard that when you get tired, you get thirsty, you pop them pills, chug some water, and you keep going hard. All right, so pepa y agua para la seca. Todo el mundo en pastilla en la discoteca. So todo el mundo en pastillas en la discoteca. So basically he's saying everybody's on pills in the club. Now, take note of some of the Puerto Rican characteristics here. Puerto Rican Spanish characteristics. It's pa la seca instead of para la seca. So we cut that. Para turns to pa la seca. Instead of todo el mundo, él dice todo el mundo. Él dice todo el mundo. All right? So instead of todo el mundo. Instead of en pastillas, en pastilla. En pastilla. Notice how I cut the S also in pastilla, pastilla, pa. That's the Puerto Rican thing. It's like we don't say the S, we go like sound. Pastilla. All right? So, pepa y agua para la seca, todo el mundo en pastilla en la discoteca. Desacatao. So, notice, desacatao is like crazy. You know? That's desacatado. So we in the club, we going crazy. Desacatado. We never say desacatado. Always desacatado. We get rid of the D. You know, we don't like to use the D's in between. At the end of a word, A-D-O, we get rid of that D. Ow. Cuidado. Desacatado. That's just how we do. Empastillado. So empastillado, basically saying everybody pilled up. Empastillado. All right? Then he says, que maldita nota. That means like, what a vibe, you know, what a note, what a vibe. And he could also be saying, what a beat also, because you could say la nota could be the rhythm of the beat, and he could be saying, que maldita nota, and because the beat is crazy. Next, let's get into the next verse, I guess you could say. Sube la mano. So notice he cuts the S, mano, sube las manos. Sube la mano. Put your hands in the air. La botella para arriba. Bottles up. Para arriba. Para arriba. Para arriba. So notice how para arriba turns to kind of like one word, right? Para arriba. Para arriba. So we put the pa and arriba together. Para arriba. Siempre la movie la tenemos prendida. So here he's saying the movie, we have it just lit. Basically, he's saying we always have the scene lit. When we're in the club, like, it gets crazy. All right, next he says, vamos a darle hasta que se haga de día. So this is basically him saying today, we're going to live it up until in the morning, like until daytime. Like we're going to party all night until the next day, next morning, till the sun comes up, basically. Sigo rulay y estoy en la mía. Sigo rulay means like I'm chilling, I'm relaxed. This is actually a Dominican word. Rulay. That means relaxed, all right? So, sigo rulay, I'm chilling, I'm relaxed. Y estoy en la mía. So, what he's saying is estoy. He cuts off the E and the S. Estoy en la mía. That means, like, I'm focused on myself. I'm focused on my life. I'm doing me. So I'm chilling, relaxed, doing me, focusing on myself. All right? Then he says, salió el sol. The sun came out. So he's basically telling you the sequence of what's happening at the party, right? So it starts off, we partying a little, getting thirsty, chugging water, pills. And actually, when he says agua, he's probably talking about alcohol. So yeah, I probably should have mentioned that. So he might not be talking about water. He could just be saying pepa y agua para la seca, pills, and he could be saying alcohol, which is a crazy mix, dangerous mix, not recommended at home. But yeah, the next part, okay, so he says, salió el sol, tráeme la hookah y el alcohol, bring me the hookah. Y'all know what hookah is. Go to the hookah lounge. And the alcohol, préndelo, light it. All right. And esto se salió de control. So this got out of control. And then he says, y síguelo, and keep going. So it's getting out of control, but who cares? Just keep it moving. Keep it going. Then he comes back with the hook. So again, if you haven't heard the song, stop what you're doing right now and go listen to the song. It's a great song. And now, this is why I do this, because now when you listen to the song, guess what? It's going to be comprehensible input. So the more, now you can listen to the song over and over, memorize the words, memorize his pronunciations, try to sound just like him. And that's how you start learning to speak Spanish and how you start to understand Spanish better. Another thing you can do, which is pretty cool, is speed up the song. With YouTube, you know, you can adjust the speed of the videos. So speed it up a little to maybe like 1.5 and challenge yourself to try to understand what he's saying, and then bring it back down to regular speed. If there's a word that you don't hear properly, or you're trying to hear him pronounce the whole word, then you can slow it down a little. And you can always use the slow-mo to really hear the pronunciation of a word. So those are a few tips to not only understand this song, but any song you're going to listen to in Spanish. I highly recommend that you take some time. All it takes is a little research you can do also when it comes to a song. But if you want me to do another song that you like, comment below and let me know what song that you really enjoy. I like picking songs that are like popping, because I know like a lot of people will find it helpful, because I've done a Bad Bunny song. Now I'm doing Pepas by Farruko. And yeah, let me know who else you want me to do. I'll be happy to. So if you found this video helpful and you're really looking to take your Spanish to the next level, what I recommend is that you scroll down to the comments, click the first link that I have pinned there. I'll pin the link in the comments, speakspanishfaster.com/YouTube. That's going to take you to my website where I'm going to share with you my 3 biggest secrets to learn Spanish faster. If I had to learn Spanish from scratch again, this is where I would start. I would start here. And even if you know Spanish, these 3 secrets will help you get to that next level and become fluent. That's why they're so popular, is because they can help anybody no matter what level you are at. So if you're looking to level up your Spanish, check out that link. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up for me. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you never miss another video. Hasta la próxima vez. Hablamos.